News, views, voices of the global Indian community. India abroad.
She's probably not going to win on the first ballot. And after the first ballot, all of the super delegates can vote. And when they all can vote, who knows where it's going to go? Anybody, any ticket can win. And that is a messaging disaster for the Democrat Party. You're basically 4 weeks out from early voting at that point, and you don't even have your candidate, let alone the message of what you're running on. This is a big win for President Trump and Vance because they just spent the last week really consolidating, unifying their base and their party and laying out the contrasts for main areas, whether the inflation, national security, keeping people strong and safe. What is this other side? And they're not going to have much time to introduce themselves, get the messaging straight with people voting 4 weeks later. For them to do a debate before the conventions was a stupid move. And Biden's performance created this problem. But they didn't have to have a debate until after the nomination. He was going to get the nomination. And if he would have just played it straight, gotten the nomination, done a couple of debates afterwards, I think it would be a different game. But he did this to himself. That's why he had to make the decision to back out. This is the most important statement they've ever written during their last year, and you can't get your act straight on how you're doing it, but it should not have ever been a statement. I think it's wimpy, and I don't think it's fair. The American public wants to see from him. He talks about he's going to do it later this week, but I don't think that's good leadership at all. And either at that convention, they button everything up to make it into a show to launch their ticket. But if it turns in, which will be an advantage, and they'll get a bump from that. But if it turns into a fractional war, then it's over. Going back, I think this was all Biden's fault. I think he made a lot of really critical errors. He's the power of the incumbent in an election, and he acted like the outsider. He didn't have to do that debate. He didn't have to do all these things, but he put himself in the position that where this letter had to come out today was all him and him only.